Bentley's just revealed first EV to hit the market. Have you ever been in a car that traveled 60 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds? The typical premium automobile engine costs nearly 10 times as much as the 12-cylinder engine, yet the average battery costs less than the 12-cylinder engine. Then what might be the price of their first electric vehicle? It is not out of reach. However, in Bentley's terms, it's not that awful. But still, it is a question. Also, what would the car be like? Want to know in detail? So join us today, as in this episode we are going to discuss the fact that Bentley's just revealed the first EV to hit the market. Bentley has disclosed some startling data about its next electric vehicle, which will debut in 2025. The Bentley EV will have up to 1,400 horsepower, according to CEO Adrian Hallmark. Yes, that is 1,044 kilowatts, and it will be able to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 1.5 seconds. Customers will have the choice of a slower 0 to 60 mile per hour setup time of 2.7 seconds, if that is too harsh. Despite these performance specifications that are more akin to a Bugatti than a Bentley, Hallmark stated that the EV's 0 to 60 acceleration would not be its key selling points. The CEO claimed in an interview with the automotive press that the car's ferocity of acceleration would not identify it, rather than the new EV's smooth overtaking capability resulting from a massive amount of torque on demand. He said that most people would go like the 30 to 70 miles per hour acceleration. It would be 30 to 150 miles per hour in Germany. As a result, Bentleys versus electric vehicles will shine in this area. Customers will have the choice of a slower 0 to 60 acceleration in 2.7 seconds if the fastest setting is too unpleasant, according to Hallmark. While Hallmark did not specify the body type of the new EV, it is expected to be a sedan. He stated that the design would get changed to reflect Bentley's current image rather than follow the EV trend. He stated, "What we will not do is try to make them seem like electric automobiles." He also stated that one of the upcoming EV variants will cost over £250,000. In other words, it is $262,250, a price point the brand dropped when the idea got discontinued in 2020. It is not going to be a sedan. Hallmark said emphatically, if the 2019 EXP100 GT concept is any indication, Bentley's first electric car will be shaped like a Grand Tourer. The first electric vehicle from Bentley will stand on Audi's premium performance electric platform. Bentley's qualities, according to Hallmark, were baked in from the start, with the platform providing the brand with battery technology, powertrain units, autonomous capability, connected car capabilities, body systems, and certain advancements in those areas. In 2025, the first electric Bentley will get manufactured at Bentley's factory in England. The first electric vehicle, according to Bentley's CEO, would have brutal acceleration. According to its CEO in a recent interview with Automotive News Europe, Bentley plans to burn through the industry's specs page despite not having produced a single 100% electric car. Adrian Hallmark teased some of the specs and pricing for Bentley's first electric vehicle, claiming that the first Bentley EV plan for 2025 will be capable of delivering up to 1,400 horsepower. If accurate, this new Bentley will obliterate both the Tesla Model S Plaid's 1,020 horsepower and the Lucid Air Dream Edition Performance's 1,111 horsepower in a competition to be the quickest passenger EV on the road. As we previously said, it will hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds. This unparalleled speed is not the new Bentley's major selling pitch, Hallmark added. Although those specs alone might be a big selling factor for EV fanatics with deep resources. Rather, it will be the vehicle's never-ending overtaking, he remarked. Thank you for the quick talk. The majority of people love traveling at speeds of 30 to 70 miles per hour, or a 50 to 113 kilometers per hour acceleration in the United States, and 30 to 150 miles per hour, or 50 to 240 kilometers per hour acceleration in Germany. If we have 650 horsepower with GT speed now, we will be able to quadruple that with a BEV. But there will be decreasing returns from 0 to 60 miles per hour. The issue is that it is inconvenient. The rush of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds, it is just around 97 kilometers per hour, which is fantastic until you start feeling nauseated. Yes, sickening speed and nausea appeared. Even doubling Bentley's current GT horsepower yields 1300 horsepower, not 1400 horsepower according to our calculations. Still, that's a lot of ground to cover. Don't worry if you are a potential Bentley EV motorist with a weak stomach. The harsh acceleration will be altered to a far calmer 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds or 1.5 seconds at the customer's choosing, according to Hallmark. Hallmark did not provide any other details on the future Bentley EV's design or cost, but he did mention it will follow the footsteps of the Continental GT Coupe, Flying Spur sedan, and Bentley SUV from the automaker's current lineup. When Bentley becomes entirely electric, all three models will get converted to BEV variants, according to Hallmark. He also stated they will not attempt to make them seem like electric vehicles. What a clever technique! The new BEV will be based on the premium electric PPE platform, developed by the Volkswagen Group's Porsche and Audi sister divisions. The PPE will provide Bentley with battery technologies, powertrain units, and body systems, as well as autonomous and connected vehicle capabilities. Right now, while no official pricing for the 2025 Bentley EV has been released, the company's CEO has stated that at least one variant will cost more than €250,000 or $216,000. What's more noteworthy is that Hallmark stated that the high price point isn't due to the high cost of electric vehicle batteries. He went on to say that a 12-cylinder engine costs around 10 times as much as the typical premium automobile engine, and that the average battery costs less than a 12-cylinder engine. So why is it so expensive? While we made a sincere request for clarification, we have yet to get a response. On paper, electric cars have great acceleration and a much higher price tag. Can Bentley produce an EV that outperforms Plaid and Tesla vehicles on the first try? When the new Bentley EV is expected to arrive in 2025, how quick will either of those competitors be? The Plaid currently has 3 motors, but Lucid will almost surely have a 3-motor arrangement at that time. Sign me up for the day when all 3 of these electric vehicles hit the markets. All I can say is that when I see it, I'll believe it. And I sincerely hope that I do. Given the lower output and higher price of its cars, Bentley looks to be on the track with a rebuild of its dream plants in Crewe, and should be able to make a smoother transition to electricity. The promises made by Hallmark are bold and thrilling. However, this comparison of battery pricing to 12-cylinder engine prices leads me to believe they are lagging in their EV innovation. Fortunately, Porsche and Audi may be able to save the day by giving the PPE a strong EV starting point on which Bentley can build. It makes you wonder, though, if Bentley is expecting this kind of high-end performance in 2025, you'd think faster Porsche and Audi vehicles would provide the same, if not better numbers, and much sooner. Plus, unlike Hallmark, who wants to achieve the reverse, those 2 Volkswagen sections of the itinerary appear to have no problem producing aerodynamic vehicles that look like EVs. The first photographs of Bentley's first electric vehicle will be fascinating to see. That's all we've got for you at the moment. Would you want to own one of these EVs and have a great time with them? I mean, I'm sure I'll do it. Tell me about yourself in the comment section, and how do you think the car would be? Having said that, we have reached the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If so, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. And it's high time for you to subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on to get all the updates on our work. See you soon. Until then, peace.